Hi all. So in this section we will be learning how to do Gram-Schmidt method in MATLAB. So it is very easy, and if you know the equation it will be very easy to do it in MATLAB. So the first thing is I want to introduce the vectors given which want to be converted to a orthogonal or orthonormal vectors. So I want to first comment on that. So the first thing is v1, v2, v3. So here I am using the same vectors that I have used in our PPT example. So here I am taking the same vectors v1, v2, v3. So you can find the same. You will get the same answer while doing in MATLAB also. So the first vector we have used is 1, 1, 0, and v2 is 1, 0, 1, and v3 is 0, 1, 1. And the next step we have done is we put u1 equal to v1 and u2 equal to, we used the equation here. So you can see the equation here, v2 minus. So in the first section I have told that inner product is actually dot product, right? So here we are giving the command dot product of v2 u1 divided by dot product of u1 u1 and multiplied with the vector u1. And u3 also, for finding u3 you know the equation. So the same equation we are using here, but instead of writing the inner product of the vectors, we are writing dot product of v3 u1. So that is the difference here, that is the only difference here. And I think you have just look at the semicolon which I have kept here. So why we are keeping this? Because to not show the answer. Okay, so if I am keeping the semicolon after each sentence, if we type enter, the answer won't be shown. Okay, so that's I have done because I have to type all steps, and we just need the answer final. Okay, so I have put the semicolon. So here you can understand the difference. So if we put semicolon, the result won't be shown. So if we need the result, we want to delete this, or we want to cancel this semicolon. So in the next step I have, so in the problem we didn't find the orthonormal vectors, we have just find the orthogonal vectors. So by using the equation we got that, and by using so orthonormal is actually it have no, unit length, so we want to divide it with the norm of the same vector. Okay, so E1 is actually u1 divided by norm of u1, and E2 is u2 divided by norm of u2, and E3 is equal to u3 divided by norm of u3. So here you can see that in here I have typed the semicolon. Okay, so you don't have the answer here. So the next step, I think you can see here I didn't type the semicolon. Okay, so by typing each step I didn't put semicolon, and when I press enter you will get the answer. Okay, so that is the difference. If you are using the semicolon, the answer won't be shown, but if you are not using the semicolon, you will the answer will be shown here. So you can see you got u1 as 110 and u2 as 0.5 000 and minus 0.500. So the thing when we did calculated it by ourselves, we got the fraction form 1 by 2 1 by 2. So here you have the decimal form. Okay, so that is the difference, and that is the only difference. So you will get the same answer, and u1 u2 u3 you got the same answer. And the next one, the thing is E1. Okay, so E1 is actually u1 divided by norm u1. So here I didn't put the semicolon, so the answer is shown here. Okay, so if you want to show the answer, you can you don't want to type the semicolon, but if you want not want to show the answer, you don't want to type the semicolon. Okay, so E1 E2 E3 you got, if you do it manually also you will get the same answer. So here here the advantage is that if we type any vector, okay, if you type any vector you will get, that is the thing. So when we are doing it ourselves, we want to do this for each vector, right? For each vectors we want to do the same step, but here it is simple because if you type any vectors here, you will get the answer. That is the benefit of MATLAB. So you can try with that. You can try another vectors v1, v2, v3 if you want, and you can use the same formula because you don't want to type it once more. So by changing the vectors here, you will get the answer. That is the benefit of that. Okay, so I think hope you understand MATLAB section. So so this is our end of module 2, and in module 2 we have studied what is vector space. I think you are clear with that. So you can take any space and you can check whether it is a vector space or not. So next we studied about basis and dimension of the vector space. So basis is actually the set of vectors that is linearly independent and also spans the set. And you also studied about subspace, and I think you are familiar with that. And the most important thing in this module is actually the inner product space. So you want to study how to calculate the inner product of two vectors and also calculate the norm. The thing we are using in Gram-Smith method is the projection. So you want to study the equation of projection also. Okay, so hope you understand the module 2. And this is the MATLAB session of module 2. We study how to change or how to convert some normal vectors to orthonormal and orthogonal vectors. Okay, so by using MATLAB you can convert this. Okay, thank you all.